Tobin and Leroy here with you, 560 WQAM. We take you guys up until 2 here on the show. The Heat, they're back in Summer League action today at 4 o'clock from lovely Las Vegas. A couple more games there for Coach Glass and the boys. Pella's off to Sweden. He's Swedish Dwayne Wade. Too much?
Too much.
I
would say
Swedish Dwayne Wade. You know, he's not Dwayne Wade, but he is the Dwayne Wade of Sweden. Got to the first.
I would say he's closer to Goran.
Oh, why's that?
I
said, why's that?
Just the way he plays.
Is it?
Yeah. What do you?
No. Just, that's fine. You
Come
can have
on,
your comparison.
Like he ain't a mid-range professional.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Well, what are you doing?
Why you see?
What? I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
Just interesting.
Okay. I didn't call him an intangible.
I mean, I would say if I would say somebody on the team who plays like Goran, like I see flashes of Goran with Yakachonis. I'm like, oh, he's got that spin move, the little in shoulder, finishing at the rim. Like I see a lot of Goran in Yakachonis. I don't necessarily see that with Pella.
I'm just talking about the effort and the hustle.
Are you?
Yeah.
What are other names for that?
Intangible.
There's no other word.
There's no other word. When somebody says, right, that he does a lot of the things that don't show up on the stat sheet, you are basically describing intangibles.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I would agree. He is an intangibles player. I'm just saying.
But what happens when a brother is the intangible player?
Well, I mean,
we haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh, we've gotten far.
We have some. Like
we have some.
Haywood Highsmith.
That's an intangible.
Davion.
UD.
Intangibles.
Davion Mitchell.
He's known as a defender more than a scorer, but he'll light you up every now and then.
Speaking of intangibles,
I mean, Davion needs a lot of room to shoot a three.
An intangible who wasn't necessarily intangibles, Mike Miller.
Mike Miller always could shoot, though.
He could always shoot. He was very skilled guard.
Yeah, you have a weapon.
He had
a super weapon. It's intangibles to me is like when you don't have a super weapon, so you got to rely on grit.
Grit is an intangible.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the intangible.
Grit.
That's
grit.
the first person. That's the first quality.
When you explain a professional athlete or just an athlete in general, and you use terms that don't mean scoring or yards or points, right? That's an intangible.
What's the difference between grit and motor?
No, very similar. Grit is when you slap your hands on the floor. Talking about I'm getting ready to play some D. Right? That's grit. Motor is when you all over the place. Like you diving at balls.
No, I would think that'd be the other way. I thought like if you have grit, it's the guy that's like diving for the ball, like scrapping, going for loose balls and everything. A guy that just has a motor is a guy that just never gets tired to me.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like he just never gets tired. He's always running back.
He's always redlining it.
Right, but the grit, because he's the one that throws the ball off the defender's leg, goes out of bounds. It's like trying to get them amped, almost like a Bobby Hurley.
Kentucky Finn says Mike Miller forever has got a barbecue invite. Mike Miller is did you get that?
Yeah.
UD's best friend. I think that's probably true.
Yeah.
Well, Mike Miller was on his podcast, The OGs, with Udonis Haslem and Mike Miller.
Mm-hmm.
And they were kind of just riffing. No guests. They were just riffing on Summer League and talking about some of the moves. And Mike Miller said something that was like kind of made you go, I was talking about the Norman Powell move, right? They were talking about who they like in the East. And of course, Udonis hasn't picked the Heat, and that's why we love him. Mike Miller, also biased, took the Orlando Magic because he reps Paolo Banchero. He's a super agent now.
Hey, but guess what? That dude's good.
He is very good.
He's very good.
And Mike Miller said, we don't hear enough about Norman Powell. Norman Powell has never been a sexy name. He's an awesome basketball player. I still don't believe, even with that move, and the Miami Heat can hate me, I still don't believe it moves the needle for a championship, said Miller. But I do know, but what I do know is Coach Riley's not done. And I was like, oh? What does he know?
I would say,
what does he know?
I would say this. It's almost like they've put all the pieces around and all of the help to interject a superstar.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Agreed. But it feels like like Mike Miller hanging out in Vegas with Udonis Haslem all the time. And, UD's on the ins and Mike Miller's on the agent side of things and also has Heat ins. Feels like an odd thing to just throw out there, Like if I didn't know anything or I didn't want to know like I knew anything, I would just say, I hope Pat Riley's not done. But he said specifically Pat Riley's not done, which makes me feel like he knows something's in the works.
Oh,
so
boy.
What could it be?
What
could it be?
Well, you know what? No.
You can't get mad at me.
Leroy,
that's a logical leap to make.
Leroy, let's have fun. Because you know what? Starting next week.
Leroy, because he gets carried away.
Let him get carried away because starting next week, it's going to be all about training camp. And that's going to be, you know what I'm saying? After a while, we just had that discussion. We don't want to hear about, wide receiver number 5 has a chance to make, the Dolphins roster or whatever like that. Let's entertain his dreams or his thoughts of who the Miami Heat might be possibly targeting. As Tobin would like to say, which whale will they be hunting?
I don't know. It's a great question, Vlad. I don't know.
Which whale is available?
I don't know.
There is a whale that's available that we've been talking about this country called Greece for like the last week or so.
Greek freak.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Who loves probably wants to stay in Milwaukee. Oh, look, a bird. Yeah, he really sold that one. I don't know, dude. I don't know what Mike Miller knows. But he sounds like he knows something. He sounds like he knows something.
Well, he's an agent, right?
He's an agent.
You know what I would like to do?
Agents do talk.
I would like to put a shock collar around you.
Why?
Because every time you start reading way too much into stuff, I just want to hear.
How did I read too much into it? I literally that's all he said. He said Coach Riley's not done. Why would you say that if you didn't know something?
Leroy.
Who would know more? Him
Miller.
or UD?
Mike Miller.
UD would know more.
Okay.
But they're BFFs, and UD obviously can't say something because you want to know why. He's an executive. So what do? You let your agent with a big mouth say something.
Of course, he knows something's going on.
He
He's
feels
an
like
agent. He's a former Heat player, and he's doing a show alongside.
You know who else he represents?
Who?
Ja Morant.
Ja Morant.
There we go.
I don't want Ja.
Whether you want him or not, that's not the question here.
Does Ja listen? Ja moves the needle as far as excitement.
Yeah, dunks.
But does he move the needle as far as competing for a championship?
Well, I think his agent would say yes.
I would say yes.
I would say his agent
you
would
say say yes?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
You have a guy, last 2 minutes of a game, you have a Ja Morant and a Tyler Hero backcourt.
I don't like this.
With no defense being played?
Well, you have Bam, you have Khalil, and you have Wiggy.
Yep.
But if you have those two, did you see what Ja Morant did against the Heat last season?
Did I see it? I saw every buzzer beater loss. It was terrible.
Yeah. That guy was amazing towards the end of the game.
Called Khalil a pigeon.
Yes, that's what he did. Yeah, called the rookie a pigeon.
Khalil Ware called it a lucky shot. Yeah. Afterwards, he was not happy.
Yeah.
Dade South says Tobin has a surplus of snake oil.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Jeez.
I don't like that.
Surplus?
I don't like that. Well, okay. What about this? If you thought Mike Miller was the only one to think Pat Riley's up to something, you'd be wrong. You want to know who else says it?
Here. Vlad, here's the portion of the story where Tobin will listen to anyone, even somebody he hates, if that guy says something.
I don't hate this guy.
That makes him feel good.
I don't hate this guy.
Okay, go.
His name is Shaquille O'Neal.
Ooh.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
He's giving you players. It's not like
I'm not giving you bums.
He's not giving you NBA Central.
I'm giving you
He's
Miami
not.
Heat champions.
He's not giving you scams, Shania.
Yep.
Okay, go. What does he say?
All right, so he did an interview with Forbes magazine.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's
Mhm.
big.
And he said the Heat have always been an organization where they do great things and take pride in being in shape and playing defense. Norman Powell definitely gives them a lift, but I still need for them to have major impact. They think they need a big star.
Yeah.
All right. Nothing too crazy there. They got all the pieces.
Like I just said that just now.
You did, but you're not Shaq. Respectfully. They did. He says they got all the pieces.
Now all of a sudden we listening to Shaq.
Just about basketball?
Hey, can we hear him out? Let's just hear him out.
We listen to Shaq every night, every Tuesday and Thursday.
Can we hear him out? He said they got all the pieces. They just need they need a closer, a big-time closer. I don't know what it is, but they're always going to compete, and they're always going to make a run for players. When you're talking about Miami Heat culture, the culture which I helped create, it's all about championships. Do they have enough to win championships? No, not at all. But if you get them a closer, then we'll start talking championships. So Forbes then writes, Pat Riley, one of basketball's biggest legends, won 3 championships with the Heat, 4 championships prior as head coach of the Lakers, and 1 as a player. Quote from Shaquille O'Neal, quote, that's all he cares about. He don't care about winning. He cares about winning championships. If he doesn't win the championships, heads will roll. When asked about who those possible closers are that the Heat could target, O'Neal wouldn't get specific, simply saying that Riley, quote, has a lot of names in mind. A lot of names, says O'Neal. I don't want to get people in trouble, but he has a lot of names.
First of all.
End quote.
First of all. Let's be clear. What? Shaq talking about he helped build the culture.
That was a whopper.
Okay,
but he did win he did bring he promised a championship.
He won,
and he brought a championship.
I'm also say this. Okay, Heat culture does not recognize Fat Shaq.
That's fair.
Okay.
That being said, it sounds like he's talked to Pat. But now, I'll also leave. He's got a little whopper teller in him from time to time, the big whopper. Sometimes he will tell some whoppers.
He's down with UD, right?
And Dr. Toboggan said it perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard anyone take responsibility for creating Heat culture.
Well, that's Shaquille O'Neal.
Which, if there's anybody who shouldn't be saying that, it's Fat Shaq.
Hold on.
Don't call him Fat Shaq.
I will not let these disparaging remarks about Shaquille O'Neal.
I'm not saying he wasn't great. I'm not saying that. You misunderstand what I'm saying.
He might have not started Heat culture, but you know what he started? Heat championship culture.
He did.
Yeah,
he did.
So that's what he's talking about. He's not talking about Heat culture. Because if you listen to everything that Tobin just read, everything was all about championships. He even said, Pat doesn't want to win. Pat wants to win championships. There's winning and there's winning championships. So to Pat, success is only about winning a title. So that's why he was brought.
And he did it.
So he brought championship winning culture.
2 incredible seasons. 2 incredible seasons and then fistfights. Now, again, though, and you'll do this from time to time. Look at me. No, don't look at me. I want you to look at me. No, you're side-eyeing. Stop watching the Open. It's up there. Listen, you're doing this thing you do where you like to get held up on another part of the quote about Heat culture. What about the part where he says that Pat Riley has a lot of names in mind, but he's being sneaky about it? He doesn't want to reveal, which to me sounds like he knows something.
You want me to tell you what it sounds like?
He knows something.
It sounds like last time everybody opened their mouth and said, I want to go to Miami. And Miami thought they had an advantage. It didn't work out.
Oh,
so now he's going to zip it and just let it happen.
But you would agree then. He knows something. You would agree.
So you're saying there's well signs.
You would agree.
There well signs?
You would agree. Yeah, I think what Shaquille O'Neal is saying is, now I don't know who that is. Okay. Could be Giannis. Could be LeBron. I don't know. Hard to say. It's hard to say. But Leroy, you're telling me in the same week, and you know what happens in Vegas? Hobnobbing, okay? You're telling me in the same week, Mike Miller, Shaquille O'Neal, both had conversations, riffing, and they say Pat Riley's up to something? All right. You don't think that's a little... J-Fig says
Out of
no.
nowhere.
Yup.
I don't know.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Dramatic entrance.
Hey, J-Fig. I mean, like, sometimes, look, hey, I can be Jack Reacher every now and again, okay? I don't think I'm reaching that much here.
You're not reaching.
I don't think I'm reaching that much here.
I don't think you're reaching here.
You know,
I would call you out.
Yes, you know, I would call you out. I would, but I'm like, I see it. It's got traction because you know why? It's not some what's the word that they have for like news that is not factual, that like
it's not like some cheap fodder. Right. It's not
cocksure. Cocksure, is that the word? It's something like to that word, something to that effect, but it's not true. It's just speculation and everything like that. You said 2 legitimate sources.
Yep.
You said Mike Miller and you said Shaquille O'Neal. Why is it legitimate? Credible names.
Yep.
2 players who played for the Heat.
Yep.
2 guys who are very good friends with Udonis Haslem.
Mm-hmm.
And Dwayne Wade.
Mm-hmm.
1 guy's an agent.
Yep.
So he has to talk to these guys all the time.
And Shaq is Shaq.
And Shaq is Shaq.
I think you're coming around. I can see the look in your face.
It's coming around. That's why it came up because I felt the spirit.
Yeah, you don't want to relent, but I can see by the look in your face you think something's up.
The second you mentioned Shaquille O'Neal, he couldn't fight you on it.
Oh, and then when he said the championship culture, and I neutralized that by saying, the Heat culture versus championship culture, I neutralized.
What do you say over there? What do you say there, Leroy Horde? Pretty quiet over there.
Yeah, you're real quiet.
You're real quiet.
I've
never heard you this quiet.
Yeah, I know you love Justin Thomas, but you're not
you
looking for a putt from Justin Thomas.
I know you're not watching golf.
We'll see.
We'll see. You're gonna make me hit the promo lady?
Yeah. He said it perfectly. Shaq also threatened to punch RG3 in the mouth.
Yeah, because he's sick and tired of him talking about Angel Reese.
He's tired of him of RG3's Angel Reese nonsense.
And that's like Angel Reese is like a niece to him.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, you see,
very close. See, he knows things.
All right. We'll see.
Tobin, you won.
I think so. That's as close. It's as close as I'm gonna get.
Well, here, I want things to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I see that right now they almost seem like they've built everything around it. Here's the thing I'm worried about. To get any of those people you're talking about, what are you going to have to give up?
Forget about that. You always want to do that.
Why?
Just enjoy the process right now. Forget about what we're giving away. Enjoy the ride, baby. And there could be things.
If they have their eyes on someone, they know who they're going to give away.
Exactly, Jennifer.
Okay.
And just so, you go with that how you will.
Okay.
We'll take a break.
But don't mess up. Don't lose.
Yeah, don't lose. Don't get my hopes up. Hey!
Scream at that window from me, Tobin.
Don't have Shaquille O'Neal and Mike Miller getting my hopes up, and all you're bringing me back is somebody on a 10-day. All right?
Keep offering. Don't do that.